shit, guys. Shoot. We have to talk about One Piece episode 1112 because this one was fire. There a lot of stuff happened here, but let's get the more easier basic things out the way first. A lot has happened in this episode, but let's start with some of the more calmer things first. First, we find out that York is the traitor. She is the one that commanded the Seraphim to attack everybody. For what reasons, we do not know yet, but she commanded S-Snake to petrify her and then unpetrify her when nobody's paying attention, obviously to lower suspicion that she is the traitor. She also commanded particular commands to every single one of the Seraphim, and that's why they're not following the commands of everybody else. Well, I had questions about that because York is currently under the umbrella of rank as the other Vegapunks. So the other Vegapunks should be able to override her command, which I'm not 100% sure about or the logistics of that, but that was my understanding that she is still under the same ranking bracket. So Shaka and all the other ones, Lilith, should be able to override her command, but they weren't able to. That is something I need answers to. But aside from that, we figure out that she commanded all of them to kill everybody except for the prisoners, which I'm thinking are the CP0 prisoners, unless I was confused or misunderstood the episode. Now let's get to the part where everybody wants to talk about, and I know everybody wants to talk about this, Shanks versus Kid. Let me tell you guys, Kid went in there gassed. He went in there gassed out of his mind. My boy went in there in his bag. He was like, yo, we took down Big Mom. We took down Kaido. I think we could take down Red-Haired Shanks. This man thought he could take down Shanks. The man that we haven't seen do anything in 25 years. We haven't seen Shanks in 1,100 something episodes. We've seen Shanks more in flashbacks than we've actually seen him in present day. So I knew something bad was going to happen. I knew Kid wasn't going to make it out of this alive solely because I feel like this was an opportunity for Oda to show Shanks his power. And I was right. Because Kid got demolished. He got demolished. He got one tapped. It starts with Kid charging up his big candy thing, the thing that he used to shoot Big Mom through Onigashima and Wano. And he's going to destroy all of the ally fleets for Shanks. Shanks is observation. I'm assuming is observation Haki because in the episode how they framed it, it seemed like he foresaw this happening and he dashed in to help. So I'm assuming it's his observation Haki. But Shanks dashes in, and let me tell you guys, the animation, who was on the animation team this week? Because it was crispy. A lot of times in this episode, it honestly looked like it was a movie. I swore it was watching a movie for a minute, but it was crispy. Give them a raise. It was an amazing episode. And Shanks is dashing, jumping through ships, shooting off of the other ships. And right before Kid does his beam, he uses, I think it was Divine Division or something like that, his attack name, and he cuts it in half. He cuts Kid's whole blaster in half, sending him propelling and flying through the explosion from the cannon and Shanks' actual attack. At some point in that attack, I don't know if I missed it, but it was explained later that Killer tried to help him and jumped in the way or like protected him a little bit, but he ended up getting fatally injured as well. As a last-ditch efforts, Kid's crew offered up their copies of the road polyglyph to Shanks, which he obviously declined because I'm assuming that Shanks has all the polyglyphs already, so he didn't even need it. I'm sure he just declined it for that sole purpose. He just wanted to protect his allies in Elbaf, and that was the main reason he was so mad because he gave Kid the opportunity the episode before. He said you could either get the polyglyph and leave or you can fight me. And obviously Kid being gassed out of his whole mind chose to fight, which was a big mistake. We do get a lot of cameos in this episode as well. We did get Doggy and Broggy from the Little Garden arc way back when. They're the giants that Usopp looks up to because of how manly they are and, their determination to be brave and strong and stuff like that. So I can't wait until we get that reunion with the Straw Hat crew as well. But right after Shanks hops off of Kid's ship, they have a move charged up, the one that they used to destroy the Sea Beast in Little Garden. They charged it up and they shot it right through Kid's ship, sinking all of them. As far as I'm aware, most of Kid's crew are devil fruit users. Most of them are devil fruit users, and I watched all of them sink into the sea. So is this the end of Kid? Is Eustass Captain Kid dead after this point? They use him as an example to show Shanks' strength and just killed him off like that. I hope they didn't. I really hope Kid didn't die, because yes, Kid is always gassed out of his mind, but I think he's a cool character overall. I think he's a really good character, and I would be really sad if he ends up dying in this way, in this moment, you know, especially after Wano, where he had a tremendous like shine. Like, he was killing people, he was, you know, he was being a badass. So just to have him die in this moment here against Shanks, just getting one tapped. Yes, he got one tapped in amazing animation, but it would just suck to see him go out like that. I hope he survives, and Killer too, because Killer didn't really get to do anything. I thought they were gonna have like a one-on-one fight, you know, each crewmate fighting somebody else, but that didn't happen. But that was the entire episode. Guys, let me know if I missed anything, because I feel like I have to rewatch this episode, because I feel like those little subtleties that I did miss out on. But if I missed anything, put it down in the comments below without any spoilers, because I am an anime only watcher. I have not read the manga yet. I am going to be doing a live reading of the manga on my channel soon, but as of right now, I am an anime only watcher, so no spoilers. But let me know if I missed anything, and let's discuss this episode down in the comments below. I'm pretty sure a lot of people have a lot to say about this. So without further ado, I'm Echo. I love you guys. I'll see you on the next episode, and peace out.